Hey, it's your girl Esha here, Carnivalista in Chief of the Carnivalista Lifestyle, and today I want to talk to you about intention. I recently got back from St. Lucia a little while ago, and while I was there, I did a land and sea tour, which was absolutely amazing. It was a full day tour. I got to see many different parts of the island, the Soufflier. We got to go to Sugar Bay Beach, took a boat tour. It was just a really, really great tour to see St. Lucia really fast. While I was on this tour, met this group of young ladies. And I say young, I'm a little seasoned myself. I look a lot younger than I am. But these young ladies were younger than I was. They were probably in their early 30s, maybe mid 30s. So, they were younger. And we all sat down to eat lunch because the tour, a full day tour included lunch as well. So we all sat down to eat lunch. And of course, we were all talking about the tour. And then it kind of turned to, oh, where do you live? And, finding out a little bit more about each other. The four ladies who were sitting next to me kind of started talking about their dating experiences wherever they lived. The conversation was mainly not going very well. Let's just say it that well. Let's just say it that way. The dating experience were not good. They weren't finding the right guys and, kind of all that stuff. And one of them actually turned to me because, we were kind of all engaging and listening in the conversation and asked me what I thought of the dating experiences where I live. And of course, I didn't have anything to offer to the conversation because I am married. So, I kind of held up my hand and started laughing. I said, I cannot contribute to that conversation, unfortunately. Of course, the next question from them was, oh my goodness, how did you and your husband meet? So I shared with them how we met at Trinidad Carnival back in 2006. But I felt compelled to talk to them about intention as well, because it really didn't just happen by accident that I met my now husband in 2006 at Trinidad Carnival. The wheels were in motion a year before I actually met him. In 2005, going back just 1 year before that, I was actually in another relationship that was not going anywhere. This was somebody who was not ready to settle down, not ready to get married. We had already been dating 3 years, all the things. So at that point in time, I just knew I wasn't happy. I knew I was looking for more. I was looking for more out of a relationship. And not that he was a bad guy. He was a perfectly good guy. Could have been better for somebody else, but just was not right for me at the time. So I left that relationship. He said bye to the guy, made room for more. And I really got serious about what my intention was. So what I shared with the ladies, and they absolutely loved and took to heart what I had to say, was around intention. Because intention is not just a passing want. It's not just a kind of, I would like to have this. Setting your intention is very, very powerful. We as Black women are very powerful. And what we allow into our minds, what we allow to come out of our mouths, what we allow in our environment, in our energy around us, all contributes to what shows up in our life. It is all energy. So if you are intaking negative things, if you are not taking care of yourself, if you're not sleeping properly, if you have negative people in your life who are not supportive of you and what you are trying to do on this earth, those are all things that contribute to what shows up in your life. So I had to talk to those ladies about intention, because one of the intentions that I challenged them to set that day while we were sitting in the restaurant was to speak more positively about their dating experiences. I asked them if they were really looking for someone to settle down and have a life partner with, or were they just having fun? And neither one is good or bad. It's just, what is your intention? If you're just going to go out there and see what's out there, then what's out there is going to find you. But if you have a very clear intention of the type of person that you want to be in a life partnership with, that's a different energy, and that will attract different people into your life. The thoughts that you have, the words that come out of your mouth, the intention that you set to go after whatever you want more of in your life is very, very powerful. So I challenge you, whatever you really want It could be a relationship. It could be money. It could be health. It could be wellness. It could be so many different things. But what you really, really, really want, set a clear intention and then allow your thoughts, allow the words that come out of your mouth to affirm that intention and not go against it. And let me give you an example. Going back to 2005, after I got out of that relationship with that guy, I set my intention to find a life partner at that point. I wanted a husband. I wanted to settle down. I wanted to get married, and I wanted to have kids. And that was very, very clear. That was my intention. I went a step further and listed the attributes, the qualities, what I wanted in a life partner at that time. Wrote it down. It was all written down. And then I took actions to do that. I started dating. It was all fun. These were all really, really great guys who started coming to me at that time, started dating. And then finally, when I went to Trinidad Carnival in 2006, I met my husband. In a parade of tens of thousands of people, he was standing behind me at one of the mobile bars in Trinidad Carnival, and I met my husband at that time. So everything has to line up, to get to whatever your intention is. Where I used to say, girl, there are no good men around, I stopped saying that. Literally stopped saying that, because I realized that my words were going against my intention all of those years that I was dating the guys who were not the people for me, right? But it's because my words were not constantly affirming my intention. My actions were not constantly affirming my intention. So there were a lot of shifts that I had to go through, a lot of mindset shifts that I had to go through as well. Instead of constantly doubting myself that I was good enough, to be loved the way that I wanted to be loved in a relationship, I had to get those thoughts out of my mind. The thoughts had to be more around, I am a person who deserves to be loved. I deserve love. I am able to love a person. I am a lovable person. When those negative words come out of your mouth and they are different than what your intention is of what you really, 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 really desire, that's the time to stop your thought, reframe it, put it in a positive light that is going to affirm and support your intention, and keep it moving. So anyway, just wanted to jump on today and talk a little bit to you about intention and share my little St. Lucia story. If you want more inspirational videos like this, things to jumpstart your day and keep you inspired and keep you on the track to bringing more into your life, then definitely get on our mailing list at ultimategirlsgetaway.net and join our little community. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.